Alright, now this is the big one. Yep, I got probably my most greatest and most dangerous weapon I've got in my collection. And it is probably the one that is most likely to be putting me on a watch list by the FBI or CIA, something like that. I will not be giving too much away, but I think you will see and you'll know what I'm talking about in a bit. So let's open this up. I'm going to open this up with my newly acquired weapon, the sharpened butter knife. Isn't that ingenious? Oh man. Oh, you are out of the know of how excited I am about this. Okay. So, I'm just checking to see if, yeah, everything is in here. Yeah, it's all fine. So, I actually got this item off of a website that, in my opinion, it is pretty sketchy. They are selling old, discontinued, disused, and banned, canceled military devices and weapons. I really wish I could be saying what this website is, so I could, give them some representation, give them a plug. But, all in all, then, am I really wanted to be getting, myself and my channel struck down? But this right here is the WKUP ALMCLK Sonic Bomb. How radical is that? Yep, this is my first bomb ever in my collection. And it ain't just any bomb, it is a sonic bomb. How many country folk out here got oh man, that might be the FBI up there. I'm not holding anything, I ain't holding nothing. Okay, yeah. Oh man. But how many country folk out here got a sonic bomb in their weapons collection? So, yeah, a bit of backstory behind this. I was reading this off of the article that was listing it on the site. So, this is obviously a sonic weapon that was developed by the US military somewhere in the late 80s and early 90s. I think the concept for it was drawn up in 1974, I believe, and this model did not get produced until, some say the prototypes were ranging about 1987. This model was believed to be around, later model, probably around 1992, somewhere around there. So what this was conceived for was to be the most powerful, smallest sonic bomb, sonic weapon. And they were planning on using it in any situation where they would need to. This was not ever coming into, into consumerism, and was not, effectively used or mass produced for the military, because actually, if you'll notice here, it is made, the brand right here is Sonic Alert, and Sonic Alert was actually an organization that around when the first talking about of sonic weapons and the threat of sonic weapons was out and about. They were an organization to help raise awareness and what to be doing in the event of a sonic bomb attacks. As it's to alert everyone about the threat of sonic weapons. But at the same time, they were the ones that were helping manufacture these, And then, of course, you know, there was a big cover-up, word of mouth was getting out. There was a lawsuit involving the FBI and the Homeland Security and the NIH. It was just really hindering, you know, what they could be doing, what the possibilities for this product, for these products could be, as, you know, it was known, it got out that they were manufacturing these. I think also the NSA was involved. It was really bad. But obviously these were getting to be made. And so the feature of these, as, I mean, it's usually when you would think of a sonic weapon, you'd be thinking something probably a bit more larger than this, just almost handheld device. This really what was making this so deadly, as you can see, there's a bunch of different controls, buttons on all of these. There's volume control, there's you know, different alts you can put it at, tone, vibration, a buzz, and all these different buttons. This is basically like a synthesizer keyboard in a sonic weapon, basically. So you could just have it set to any kind of wavelength, any kind of, you know, sonic sound to be knocking out your enemies. But the most dangerous function of this, one that has not been used on any kind of other sonic weaponry to this day because it has been deemed too dangerous, actually, and almost a bit unethical, believe it or not, which is the dangerously deadly, dreaded snooze function. Yes, this big red button up here is automatically setting it to snooze, which is automatically calibrating the sounds to penetrate their enemies' eardrums and to send them into a coma-like state, which they would be in for any amount of time that this would be sounding for. And sometimes, you know, depending on how much this, how strong the wavelength was, it'd be sending them, you know, permanently snoozing. So that is obviously nothing that you will ever see on any other kind of sonic weapons out there. Extremely dangerous, and also there's on this big red button. Obviously, you would not want to go and accidentally grab it the wrong way and set it off. But yeah, everyone I think was going to fear this snooze function if this had been mass-produced. But then obviously, yeah, there's the screen on here. You can see, you can set it, and there's a time on here. There's also a, you know, it can be a time bomb. But another function of this that I thought was really ingenious was on the back here. You can be seeing the saying vibrator right above this plug-in right here, and this is for actually this component that was coming with it. This just plugs in right in back up here, like that. And this part would be actually buried under the ground. And so any kind of enemy troops that would be approaching this would actually, you know, when it would be set off, obviously there would be the sonic blast. Also, this thing would be also sonic powered, buried under the ground, shaking the ground, and they would be just flying off their heels, you know, blasted in the air from the ground, and obviously from this bomb device, which also not a thing that you'll be seeing on any other sonic weaponry today, because this patent was, you know, unfortunately lost, and they could not reproduce anything like this. But yeah, obviously ingenious design for stopping the enemies. Yeah, but all in all, I think, you know, if this were to have been mass-produced, and if it would have been used, I think it would have been, I guess, a knockout success in terms of military warfare. Just a shame that it was having to be going down like it was, you know, resulting in this, you know, being as rare as it is now and not being ever used. But maybe it also was a good thing, because hopefully no countries would have been getting these things on their hands, as you know, who knows what would have been going down there. And you know, I mean, I got it on my hands, but you know what, you know me, I'm a friendly guy, and I got nothing to do with it. Yeah. But I'd say all in all, I think this was extremely worth it. Only time I'd ever been seeing any of these. Actually, I was finding out about these for the first time, you know, when I was seeing them, and I was just immediately buying, because I was thinking, okay, these things, because I'm you know, quite an aficionado of these dangerous rare weapons, and you know, so if something like this was able to be slipping under my radar, then yeah, then this definitely is something that is rare, something that's definitely a collector's item, and a fan favorite of weapon collectors, you know, if it was more well known. So, you know, I just had to jump on this. The amount I paid, I'm a bit, I don't know about that, if that was the right decision to make. No, because this thing, this is, anything like this, always worth it. You know, if this is such a collector's item like this, if you get, you know, your weapon collector credit, for all these, yeah, then obviously totally worth it. So, you know, I'll be leaving it at that. Obviously, I'll hoping to expand my collection, having some more bigger and more grander items like this in the future. Comment down below what you're wanting to be seeing. You want to be seeing things like this. Want to be seeing other weapons, more obscure things, and more, you know, crafty, ingenious, inconspicuous things like this. You know, the sharpened butter knife. Not doing that again. And anything else like that. Obviously, let me know what you're wanting to be seeing. Just be saying for now. Oh wait. Okay, thought the video was over, but okay. So this is the seller's note. Ha 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 ha. Screw you. You got scammed. This is just an alarm clock. What? I needed an alarm clock anyway. The old one wasn't really loud enough, so yeah.